I think we can take a 7-minute break, and perhaps for the people that are here, we can do a Q&A session. That's okay. I thank all of the talks again, Annie, Paul, Pavle, and of course, Guido, who did invite. Okay.
Thank you, Tunde, for doing this.
Perfect, of course. So, okay, so for the next talk, let's start at 40 past then. If that's okay.
Is Roost here? What you suggest is excellent.
Okay, perfect. And then I guess I'll open the question session. Guido just left. I was going to ask a question to Guido, but if anybody has any question for the other speakers.
I don't see Roost here. Oh, here is Roost. Okay, I do see him. Roost is supposed to host us or tell us more about his work as Roost, Python and IDP and all of that.
Yes, hi. Yes, but we have like 6 minutes. It seems maybe a bit of a waste of time if I were to fill the 6 minutes. I was actually, if I can just jump in with a question. I was wondering, we had a few presentations that talked about logic and logic rules and integrating them with Python, which is also something that I worked on as well. So maybe I just wanted to quickly ask Guido whether he had any opinions listening to these talks.
He's not here at the moment. Unfortunately.
Yeah, but that's a great question. Let's ask him.
Yeah, sure.
I think people need to take a few minutes break, right? That's
he's back, I think. Yeah.
Oh, great. Ask him.
Guido, we have a question for you from Joost.
A very good question, whether you had any opinions listening to the talks that were about integrating Python with various forms of logical rules. Anything that you found interesting when listening to those?
Well, it's a very new topic to me. I have to admit that I cannot always follow the notation, and Prolog is never something that I learned in school or afterwards. I do find it fascinating that there are so many sort of different approaches to logic programming and different semantics, it seems, different interpretations of exactly what is the best way forward. That sort of clearly looking at Annie's example, there are like points where I think, wait, she's just writing Python, and then I look better and I realize, oh wait, no, there is a very small but essential difference.
Python, just a few lines of rules.
Well, you made a whole bunch of very subtle syntactic changes. You're also staying very close to Python's sort of general design, though, which makes it so interesting to notice the differences. Like sometimes you can reference what to me looks like an instance variable, because in the setup it's assigned to self dot something, but and then in another method, or I'm not even sure if you can call these things methods, you reference it without the self dot prefix.
Oh, I see. That's this algo. Yeah. That's what we took from Java.
Yeah.
In fact, we do distributed programming, right? That's what this is built on top of this algo. And those processes are objects, but every variable in my process is self, right? If I don't do that, I have to just write self everywhere.
I know, yeah, and sort of in Python, we sort of take that for granted, but I think you're right that in your more constrained domain, you can save yourself a lot of typing by sort of designing something slightly different. And I think that's an example of what I meant when I said that I don't think that people should try to sort of fit logic programming directly into Python syntax, but should come up with creative sort of new languages that borrow as much as they can, but not more from Python.
I have a question for Pavel, right? You have this library. I mean, oh, sorry. I guess you call it from C++. It's a library, right? Can you make a Python interface for it so I can use it?
So what we have, but I'm not sure if it'll help you. So this won't help you, but we have like Swig, but that connects to the compiled C++, right? But there is, I occasionally read the GitHub messages, and I think someone's building an interface for the interpreter. So I think that could be possible very soon. And a lot of people have asked for that. So that, and I've done similar things where some people that use static analysis, they kind of want to go into Datalog, but then occasionally they want to jump out, right, and go to like some other language. But the problem when they jump out is that you lose all the indexing and all the cool stuff that the engine has. So that's kind of a problem. And other things people have done is they use Datalog more as an IR. And on top of Datalog, they build like, actually one company built like a Python Datalog. It feels like Python. And I think SEML have a Java kind of feel on their Datalog. So that's kind of the other approach where you kind of use Datalog as an IR rather than like a language.
Thank you.